And we're back, fellow knife and outdoor gear enthusiast. Cian!
Jewel, just Jewel, here with another week of new knives. So this time we're looking at blades from brands like Buck,
Bastinelli,
Medford,
Artisan,
Dawson knives,
and Fox.
What do you see over there?
You say I always look at you when I do it, so this way I look the other way.
Yeah, except our new is coming. So a very variety filled up lineup this week, so we don't keep you waiting any longer. Up first is the Bastinelli Yummy. And yes, that's its name. So this fixed carry is 8.27 inches overall with a 3.94 inch recurved upswept blade made of M390 steel. Blade has a black PVD coating, also some spine jimping. Flat grind, 0.155 inch thickness, and a single plain edge. Handle scales are 3D machined black canvas micarta with various handle jimping along the slides, allowing for various grip configurations.
Alright, the whole outfit comes with a black-red Kydex sheath, an ulti-clip for multiple on-the-go carry options. This knife weighs 3.2 ounce, 5 ounces with the sheath total. Designed by Bastinelli Knives in collaboration with G and Bunker Tactical. This Italian-made blade is only $280 at AtlantaKnife.com.
Okie doke.
I love Bastinelli blades.
Get him a little shirt
Look,
that says I heart
it's red over here.
Blades.
It's black over there. It's like different days of the week.
And it would match your shirt too, because it'd be like one of those NY shirts.
Well, this is not a choil.
Okay.
That is for sure.
Not a choil.
Not a choil. It'd be a little difficult to sharpen, but I think you figure it out if you buy one of these. Very lightweight, good design. 3D machined, huh? That's interesting. I like that, I guess. But I do like the blade shape. Very nice, very Bastinelli-esque. Like that. Alrighty. What do you think?
I think Bastinelli delivers quality. This knife is well made. Everything is exactly as it should be in terms of the finish, the grind, the edge, the jimping, the handle. I will say that most of their knife designs are made for tactical and self-defense purposes. Much kind of like Extreme Ratio, they do military grade stuff, tactical stuff, self-defense stuff. Now they do have, a few folding knives that they can use for like EDCs and stuff like that. Most of those though are like collabs with Fox. But for the most part, their fixed blades are for tactical self-defense things.
That's a carrot and celery cutter.
Is it?
Yep, the long part, you rock it on a carrot or green pepper. And stick your celery in there, see how it's shaped. And knock it down.
Personally, I wouldn't carry this as an EDC. It's just not the kind of knife.
Just stick it in my kitchen.
I see myself taking out on a regular basis for cutting carrots.
There you go.
But the quality is there, and if you're a fan of this type of knife or a Bastinelli, then the Yummy is for you.
I am. Alright.
Great.
Moving on to the next knife, and that is the Artisan Weyden. Here it comes. Only one option right now, but don't fret, friends. We're sure more will be on the rise.
They will.
So this folder is 7.36 inch when fully deployed and shows off a 3.23 inch S90V drop point blade. Is that correct? Alright, we'll make sure I got it right. Sports a sand polish finish. Flat grind, 0.13 thickness, single plain edge, and comes to about 59 to 61 on the HRC scale.
Blade is opened with the sort of jimped, top front flipper. I can only do it once, sorry. And operates on ceramic ball bearings. Blade is then disengaged with the bolster frame lock. So it's got a textured gray TC4 titanium handle, which also features a Damascus inlay on the presentation side, and a matching gray TC4 textured titanium tip-up pocket clip. So it weighs only 3.44 ounces. Don't your day be weighed down. Grab an Artisan Weyden for only $199.99 from AtlantaKnife.com.
Here's the ding.
Okay, so I'm going to sound like a broken record, but
You do.
Here I am. I like everything on this knife but this. I don't like this. I don't think, for me, it's flippable enough. It actually kind of hurts. If I'm being honest. I'm not going to lie here. I don't even want to open it again, to be perfectly honest. I do think they should have put a back clipper tab on this, and I do think they should have put a Damascus inlay on the back as well. I feel like
really
at this I like it, but I feel like they just kind of cheaped out.
I think
you could put it on the other
on
side.
the front is perfect for that one.
I think
not much room
a little
back
on
there.
blah blah blah. I've seen it from other people. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that's
see
the way
that?
it is. Yep. Steel is high-end, though, and the handle material is very nice as well. Nice quality front flipper from Artisan. I just think it should have been a back flipper. That's
All right.
all I'm going to say.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
You're lucky
You're
society's rules have changed over the years.
Yes, because I can actually have an opinion. Is that it? Or own land. Which one are you
But
going
you-
for? Voting?
But you know what's funny?
Wear pants?
Even after all these years, nobody listens to it.
It just toned me out.
I like this knife. I mean,
Mutiny.
I like the blade shape, not the curvature of the knife, but how it's thicker up here and it works its way down. It's very nice. It's very three-dimensional is the word. I can see the nice, it's not a swedge, but kind of gives it the look of it.
Swedge-like.
Swedge-like. We can always like or esque anything, can't we?
Yes, we can.
You know, same thing. But I do like that inlay a lot.
Did you try flipping it? I think you should try flipping
I'm not
it.
a front flipper person.
Ah, he washes his hands of this. All right, with
I
that,
consider that matter closed.
that's great. Our next knife is the Buck 500 Duke. So released as part of their 2024 Legacy Collection. We're happy we're able to look it over now. Been a couple weeks since it came out. Kind of got pushed to the back burner. Killers would be disappointed.
Plus side though, it's here now.
Yep.
Says folder is 7.25 inch. When fully opened, it has a 3-inch satin finish S30V modified clip point blade. 0.11 thickness, hollow grind, Buck's patented Boss heat treatment. Blade is open with a long pull nail nick, as opposed to a short pull nail nick, and disengaged with a lockback. Handle has black marble carbon fibered inlays, very nice, with stainless berry head bolsters and a tip-up pocket clip.
Yep. Made in the USA, this folder is limited edition. And it's only available this year. Find it at a land knife for only $2.99.
All right.
Yep.
Can't beat that.
Go first. Go ahead.
What do I think? Well, you know, I'm not a Buck pocket folder fan. I think I do have a Mammoth Tooth. I can't remember if I actually got it or not. I was going to. Other than that, I mean,
No, you have too many knives.
I like
and you're like, I
case
can't remember if I
folders.
got that.
I like the design of it. It's very, they're standard. The lockback's nice. I do like end lockbacks because they're, especially as people get older guys love them because they can get a hand here and get it instead of being up in here and trying to push down. It gives you plenty of room to get it and lock the knife. But for limited edition and Buck, if you want one, you got
Get
about
one.
9 months left.
Yep. So I really like the clip on this. If I'm not mistaken, it's like the same style of clip that they popped on the Buck 110 Ranger.
Probably.
I think it was black though, don't quote me. I feel like it was. But I know the Buck 110 is one of the most popular knives out there. And I like the fact that they kind of mimicked it, but not exactly. I like the carbon fiber on this.
It is. It's good carbon
very,
fiber in it.
very well done.
It's
Yeah.
that ghostly feature I like.
Yeah, like the marbling type of look. And I don't usually like lockbacks, but I can tell a good lockback, and it's a good lockback.
It is a good lockback.
It is. And of course, you're a little higher in price. USA made, limited. When you're dealing with Buck and their Legacy Collection, though, that's kind of the prices you're going to be dealing
That's
with
it.
nowadays. So,
You got it. So we got more knives headed your way. But first, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, as well as ring that bell. That way you never miss a beat or any knife updates.
yep. And you're automatically entered into our giveaways. Hosting another one as always. This time we're giving away Spartan Blade Budding Collection. So you can enter here or on our website. Just become official AK member. Links in the description below. And you've doubled your chances. So you'll be winning a Spartan Blades a la la la. Yes, this nice black one with the little deployment sheath here. If I can put it on properly. There we go. The little button.
Still
And as
popular
well-
today.
It is. And a Spartan Blades Talos in green. And a Spartan Blades Talos in black.
Oh, wow.
I know. Yeah, the
Wow, you will start a
CTS.
Spartan Blade collection.
Exactly. Someone's going to be like, oh, I got 3. Now I have to get the other ones. The Shoto, and you know where to find them. It's got the CTS XHP still on there. That's nice. Yep. And of course, you'll get some extra merch too.
We'll be running the giveaway for the next couple of weeks, so make sure to comment, like, share here on our videos. The more chances you have to win.
Yep. And we just want to have some fun. Maybe not. Answer the AK trivia question too. It may or may not help your chances as well. I don't know. Okay, with that, we're back to the table looking at the Fox Anzu. So there's 4 options for this. Brown, blue, and there's 2 different black options.
We're showcasing the blue one today. So this folder is 709 overall. Has 3.15 inch MagnaCut drop point blade. Stonewash finish, 0.12 thickness jimping, plain single edge, and comes to about 59 to 61 on the HRC scale.
Blade is opened with the dual-sided thumb studs, or with the Verso lock, which, if you guys have been paying attention past couple years, this is like the Access lock, the XR lock, the slide lock, the crossbar lock, the ambi lock. What else am I missing?
Able lock.
Able lock. There was one with just like a letter.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, XR. You said XR.
I said XR.
Oh, I forget. I can't remember. Maybe there's an XB, I think. I'm not sure.
XB.
What does is it Real Steel or the company that does the $19.9201 PL?
The SRM with the ambi lock.
SRM. They call it ambi lock.
Yeah,
okay.
they call it ambi lock. We're sure there's more. Just leave a comment down below. You know, we missed one. Handle on this option is sky blue oxidized aluminum, while the other options feature a bronze oxidized aluminum, a 3K black 12 carbon fiber, or a black G10 handle. So each with their own colored thumb studs and backspacer. Blade finishes also vary. I think they go from stonewash to black PVD to black stonewash PVD, something like that. This one has the orange anodized aluminum spacer and thumb studs.
Alright.
Yeah.
This folder, designed by Les George, also has a tip-up reverse pocket clip, lanyard hole, and was made in Italy. Weighs just 3.7 ounce and comes with a slip pouch.
Yep.
Grab this Fox Anzu, starting at just $193.27 from AtlanticKnife.com. And there's the ding.
There's the ding.
It's on that shoulder. Go ahead.
Alright, so I really like this knife. I think the design is really well thought out in terms of the size of your hand, the handle ergonomics, the blade length, the deployment. The only thing I would say is that it kind of reminds me a little of like Steel Will Modus and a couple other ones, just because of the patterning on the handle and the coloring. They always like to go with like a blue and then like a bright orange aluminum backspacer, or a bright red, or sometimes they did a that blue color. You know what I'm talking about, that blue. Yeah, so it just reminds me a little of that. And then the MKM is Anzu. It has this blue and this orange.
Well, they would be involved in that because that's Fox.
Yeah, MKM, Maniago, so they're all around the same area. So I could see, you know, a little bit in there, but it's still really nice. Now this obviously is better quality because it's got the MagnaCut steel and was very well designed. I really like it. What do you think?
I like it a lot also.
Like it?
Yep. I mean, I mentioned earlier that if this had been one of the first, what is this called?
The Venzo?
No, the lock.
Yeah.
Venzo?
I think it's
This is one of the first
Viso,
ones, the
something
Venzo
like-
lock. This thing would have sold off a shelf like you wouldn't believe.
That's true.
Now there's lots
a little
of them.
behind the curve on the lock.
But, wow.
I know. I still think people are gonna
Oh, it's gonna.
want it a lot.
Yeah, it definitely will sell.
Yeah, with the MagnaCut, because I can't think of many ones with the slide lock that have the MagnaCut right now.
Wow.
There's lots of MagnaCut knives now,
I can't think of.
but I
any,
can't think of one with this type of lock.
Maybe
on
they
it.
just blazed the new trail.
Maybe they
Somebody will
maybe
tell us
they
there's
did.
one.
There's probably a more obscure one that we don't know.
All right, ready to move on?
Yeah. I
Moving
guess.
This time, Dawson Knives Outcast.
Yep. Not like the group.
No.
Go ahead.
No 3000 here. Few different versions for this fixed blade. We have the red black with Arizona copper.
Wow, we mentioned last week that we didn't get any Arizona coppers
And
ever.
there it is.
We need
This
to-
carries 8 inches overall with a 3.125 inch CPM 3V blade that is 0.14 thick with jimping, deep finger choil, and a single plain edge.
Yep. Blade comes to 60-61 on the Rockwell scale. Handle has the black-red texture G10 scales and comes with a low-profile Kydex sheath. Ideal for discrete carry as well as horizontal and vertical carry. Molle compatible too. 100% made in the USA with USA-made materials. This Dawson starts at just $220.
From AtlanticKnife.com.
Yep.
Almost forgot my cue. Anytime
Never
you say a
forget
number and
your
don't
cue.
speak, it's
Yeah.
time to say AtlanticKnife.com.
It is.
The other versions may sport satin finishes or the Apocalypse black finish. Also nice.
Yeah.
Handle scales also vary.
Yeah, there's like black, white, blue, black, Ultrex camo, and a couple of other ones.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
All those. Alrighty. So, what do I think?
Yep. Lay it on us.
I love this finish. It is awesome. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe somebody can point it out. It kind of reminds me of like if I were in that movie with, what was the one that Will Smith was in with the dog and I Am Legend? Kind of reminds me of some kind of apocalyptic style knife that, something old. And
I was thinking like a shiny penny.
A shiny penny.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
I like pennies.
I like the scales on this one, even though they appear rounded, which, I wouldn't be all that fond of. They have all these little dimples that you can find a spot to put your thumb in or your fingers, which is very nice. It makes it.
Just little dimples.
And a usable choil. I always got to have the usable choil. I don't know what the purpose of the hole would be there.
I think there was a purpose, but I can't remember what it was. It had something to do with spear. I can't remember.
I have to look it up.
I read about it and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I forgot.
So I know on this knife it's going to have a purpose.
Yeah.
Other than that, when they use their guard like this, it gives you a lot of room for your hand. And then of course, you have your lanyard hole at
Not
the
a pry
butt of the
bar.
knife there.
I do not recommend using it as a pry bar. I do not recommend using it as a pry bar.
And I love the sheath.
If it breaks off, we will not give you your money back. Wendy will not okay
No
that.
store credit either. All right. Are you ready to move or you want
Yeah.
to talk more about it?
No, I think we're good.
All right.
Yep.
So,
Moving on, we're on to the final knife, the Medford T-Bone. So, 4 different options available as of right now. We have the flame
ooh, nice and shiny.
anodized option, because there's a few other ones, so if you're looking for it specifically, I think it ends in A2. So, just so you know. Go ahead, see.
Wow.
Yeah.
This folder is 8.6 foot 1 inch when fully deployed and shows off a 4-inch tumbled drop point blade made of CPM S45 VN steel. Each is 1.25 inch thick. Is that right?
Yes.
I don't know how you can tell from there. The single plane edge, and it's open with a jimped back flipper stud,
It's got the jump back flipper
which
stud.
Joel showed you. Handle on this model is flame anodized titanium with black G10 inlay on the front. All right. And anodized titanium on the back. Carry also features a deep carry, flame anodized, tip-up pocket clip, and lanyard hole.
Bam. All other hardware on here has the standard classic finish. Fit for any gentleman's pocket, this knife is styled after traditional steak knives and is the right size for dress slacks or jeans. Comes with a zippered pouch. There it is. And I think there's some other stuff in here like stickers and... Oh, I want to see what's in there. There was something else. Stickers. Oh, and the certificate, of course. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat it. Alright, so don't be caught without a T-Bone. Pick up the Medford T-Bone starting at just $5.50 from ArrowKnife.com. Everybody knows Medford's know we're going to throw a big number out there. Just call
Oh,
it
that's not
like
a big
you know.
number.
It's a relatively
That's
big
a
number.
that's a nice size number for Medford. We can throw out 800-900 also pretty easily. Dawson, you can do over 12 for a Dawson sword. So,
I want a Dawson sword.
I like the anodization on this. It's really nice and shiny on the black. I'm sure it's going to vary per one. Love the back spacer. Very nicely done.
And unique.
I'm not in love with the
faux pitting or
G10
the G10
inlay, outlay,
They got a
stick
couple
it
of
up
different
mountain
options.
lay. Yeah, I
They got,
know.
like
I got
tortoise
it.
shell and like a gold.
And I can't remember all my Medfords. This reminds me of one of them. I can't remember what it was. I mean, I know the Praetorian, the Genesis, the big one, Smooth Criminal, Viceroy.
Smooth Criminal.
I can't remember. There was one that was thin, that was aluminum.
Like a slim Praetorian?
It's not a Slim Midi or Praetorian. It was a different model. I don't know if they do it anymore or not. They may not do it any longer. It's been a few years, but it kind of reminds me of that. I really like that knife too. But I could live without the inlay part.
The inlay.
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, I like all USA made Medford.
Good detail there.
Especially ones that got the back flipper tabs and the anodization. Well made, slimmer than some of the other designs. Usually when I think of Medford, I'm thinking, you know, big and bulky. I usually use that to justify how much I pay for one. I'm like, well, look how big it is. And look,
Yeah, I can see how that happens.
yeah. So I'm a little iffy on the smaller one, and I think the flipping action needs to be broken in more. To be a little smoother, a little easier. I know some of his knives need some breaking in, so maybe once you flip it over and over.
That's probably what it is.
And I'm not sure what the finish is with the flame anodized. Because, like, a few of them have the... I don't know, I don't want to call it pitting, because it's not pitting, but... It's like the handmade type of flame anodization. I don't know. I'm not sure if I like anodization, but I don't know.
I'm sure
if I
they're
like
all
it.
different too.
Yeah, they are. They all are different. And there's
Alright.
different colors too. There's like a blue and a purple, violet.
Yeah, I just pulled this one. I don't even know what this one's called.
I think this one's just the standard.
Oh, just standard.
I think. Yeah.
All right, that was our final carry. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't act like me because I can't talk today. As well as ring that bell. That way you'll be linked with AK and notified when the new content is released.
As well as automatically entered into giveaways. Don't forget to double your chances of winning the Spartan Warrior giveaway. Become an official AK member via the link down below. You won't regret it. Double your chances. You could win this. Come on. All right, favorite knife this week. Go.
It's a tough choice for me this week.
Is it because you like this Bastinelli? But you like this Dawson?
That's it.
And you like this.
It's a choice between the Bastinelli and the Dawson. Bastinelli it is.
What? Who
Yeah,
could
I
see
love
that?
the Arizona copper, but man, I think it's the little kick out on this thing that,
I do like the extended
I mean,
part
it
of
looks
the
kind
handle.
of, I mean, it looks kind of silly, but
Try it in reverse grip.
but when you hold it,
Reverse grip, you're like, oh,
wow.
just,
Oh, wow, I could play with that all day long.
I know.
I don't understand the whole flipping thing. Sitting on the couch and just flipping. I could just do this.
Just,
You don't even have to
Don't
take
walk
it.
in on C in the middle of the living room. You're just holding a
Yeah,
Bastinelli.
take it out of your sheath.
You just like back out. It's great. Okay,
All right.
well, I'm going with
Yep.
the Fox Anzu. I really like the
Knew
knife.
that was
It's
coming.
got good quality. And this is something I'd actually carry. You gotta think about that. It's like, if you're gonna carry it, yes, I'm gonna carry that.
I carry it.
And I was told some of our viewers would be interested to know what we're currently carrying. So today, your show off there. What is that? Ontario Rat
Rat 1?
Rat 1.
Yeah, I always have a Rat 1
That's
As
his motto.
as my regular carrying.
Always have a Rat 1.
You can drop it. It's okay. I'm not going to die.
I'm not dropping it.
Yeah.
I'm carrying my
Well, I do.
Finch Flint with the True Blood. I really like this knife.
You can even borrow it if you'd like. I have others.
No, you can't have my Flint. Sorry.
It's alright.
Unless you're like dying and like need a knife to like cut yourself from being dragged across the floor. Then I'll be like, alright, just for a second.
Just show me where to cut.
Vertical limit, I'd let them use it.
I
Just
wouldn't let the
real
guy
quick.
in
The very end.
what's the last day where they, the snowstorm,
Yeah.
what's that called?
Isn't that the vertical limit?
No, that's different.
The other one. Oh, the other
Something
one.
about the last day. I wouldn't let him use it. He falls. Yeah. You're going to get it yourself.
The day
I
after
wouldn't.
tomorrow?
Day
Is that
after
the one?
tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. That's it.
Like
I'm C.
always.
And this was.
Jewel, just Jewel.
And we're signing off.
It's very well made. Everything's exactly the way it's supposed to be. You're going to have to go back up because I can't remember everything that I
Oh,
wrote
I'm
down.
sorry.
Okay. It's great. I think
It's great. Wow.
I think
the
Bastinelli,
enthusiasm.
they always deliver.